now everybody thinks that I've been a jail inmate here.
Hi guys, my name is Matti Sulanto and today I'm with Aleksi. We're going to take a vintage Micro Four Thirds photo walk today. And which camera did you bring today?
I've got the OMD EM5 Mark I, the classic, where it all started from.
I have the Lumix GF6 with a kit lens, of course.
I also have the kit lens 14-42 Mark II. It's got the retractable design, which is a little bit of a pain sometimes, but we can work with it.
I have a motorized zoom. Look at this.
Wow, that's impressive, but I think my action will be faster.
Maybe so. Let's see what we can do with these vintage Micro Four Thirds cameras today. This is very loud, this old Panasonic. I mean, really like cluck cluck.
Yeah, this OMD has kind of a nice crunch to it. I somehow like the sound.
But
Nice
it's much more refined than this. This is like some sort of old mirror camera almost.
Yeah, it is a bit loud, yeah. And somehow brings a little bit of nostalgia, this sound. I think this camera came out in 2012 or something.
I think so, yeah.
And I remember I was hanging out in Hong Kong a lot at that time, and I used this in Hong Kong a lot, and somehow it brings back good memories.
Oh, it must bring back a lot of memories.
Yeah, I mean, I've used it here extensively also, but for some reason brings back those memories right now, especially the crunch of the shutter.
You have gloves.
Autumn is coming. I have a little bit bad circulation in my hands when I'm out here and the ocean wind comes and my old joints start hurting.
Now that you pulled out those gloves, I think I should have brought a pair too, because my hands are actually feeling a bit cold here. It's quite windy here and we are on an island.
Yeah.
So the fall is coming and the wind is hard. You know, Aleksi, you know what? I don't think it's the image quality that has improved so much over the years. I mean, it has improved, but I think it's many other things like the autofocus, the screens and viewfinders, and all in all, the usability of the cameras. I think that's what's been like improving the most, I think so.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. For example, the sensor itself in this OMD EM5, I think it's still a very good sensor, and the image quality is really nice from this. Actually, I have to say that this one, I don't know about that one, but this still feels fairly modern on some level. But some things like the shutter maybe, and maybe autofocus a little bit lagging behind, and the fact that it doesn't have an electronic shutter. A few things like that kind of are starting to show its age, but other than that, I'm completely happy with it. Don't really know if this makes for good photography, but we'll try. This could look nice in black and white, just the simplicity of it.
Oh, this is gonna be a winner. I really like to use the P mode. I think I've said it many times before, but
yeah, why not?
It's just so easy. You have a special, like a trail or route for us.
Yeah, I like going here. This area, this is one of the oldest dry docks still in use, and it offers some quite interesting possibilities for photography, even though it's not the easiest place to get nice photos. But we have to do some urban exploration here because you're not supposed to be here. And as you can see here, it's a nesting area for certain owls.
Oh, are we now disturbing the owls?
I don't think we're disturbing the owls because I think the small ones have already left.
The season is over.
The season is over. Yeah. Actually, this is not open for the public, this area. There's kind of a viewing platform up there.
Yes.
That people can come and check out the place.
Yeah. Oh, this is quite nice view here. Now there's the alarm. They are coming for us.
They are coming for us. So from this angle you can get better shots, I feel. Sometimes I've
Yes.
gotten some very nice ones. Yeah, and to imagine that, you know, it's been in constant use since the 1700s
Whoa.
and still in use. Yeah, it's a
Pretty
lot
amazing.
it's amazing, yeah. A lot of history.
I'm not a super wide angle guy, but right now I really would like to have a super wide for micro four thirds, something like, I don't know, 7mm or something.
The little 9 to 18 zoom would be nice here.
Maybe, or the 7mm, 7.5 Laowa or something.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, but
I recently came here with my Sony with a 14mm. That gave me some nice shots.
yeah, full frame.
Full
40,
frame,
Yeah. You know, this motorized zoom might be convenient, but it's a little bit tricky to get the exact focal length you want. But yeah.
Onwards, out the other side. So I always try to photograph this little door. I think it will make for great black and white, but I've never been happy with it. Maybe this time. It's this one spot here that I find interesting. When they stopped the construction in the 1700s at some point, they just left some of these big boulders or building construction blocks laying around. I somehow find it very interesting in a way that time has completely stopped and is standing still. But it's not the easiest subject to photograph. I like this scene. Somehow this pier and the bastions.
It's super windy here, and my hands are kind of freezing already.
That's why.
Yes, I should have brought a pair of gloves too. But I thought it's still, you know, not summer but early fall, and I didn't realize it's so cold out here.
This is my favorite tree to photograph.
But it looks really, really nice.
During different seasons, it somehow, I don't know what it is about this tree, but it's the magnificent thing.
It's your tree, but I'm gonna take a picture of it too.
I haven't copyrighted it yet.
Not yet.
I'm considering.
Oh, but this is gonna be better than yours, this picture.
We'll see.
This looks really, really nice. Oh, but that wall or door or whatever that is even nicer now.
Yeah, this perspective is
Yours is a winner here, I have
nice
to admit.
There we go. I got it.
This island is a very special place.
Yeah, it's a UNESCO heritage site, and it's an old fortress island where the
Yes.
defenses of Helsinki used to be
A long time ago.
directed from a long time ago during
Yes.
the Swedish rule, the Russian rule.
Yes. And this is only about 15-minute ferry trip from downtown Helsinki, and it's really, really amazing place, and there are so many things to photograph here.
Yeah, lots of interesting historical buildings, landscapes, and many nice little details.
And it's also really interesting to come here in the middle of the winter. I've been here a few times, and it's totally different and quite like a hard place
It's
somehow.
completely frozen, and sometimes there's mist from the sea.
Yes.
It's very unique. I can actually maybe plug in one photo I took of the sea mist during the winter from here.
I mean, I don't usually like zoom lenses. It tends to make me lazy, but it's kind of nice to zoom back and forth and take several several variations of the same theme.
Yeah, why not? I do like zooms sometimes. Not even sometimes. I use zooms quite a lot for just general walk around.
Yes, but you are lazy. That's why you like them, I guess.
Yes. Must be it.
Feels like a black and white day. Look at that. Is that a picture or not? With a little bit of zooming in and...
Yeah, see, don't knock the zoom.
Oh, yes. Now I'm happy I have my telephoto or my zoom lens that I can zoom in just a little bit.
See, imagine if you were digging into your bag to change lenses.
Oh, that would have not worked here. Yes, so zoom lenses forever. Zoom lenses rule.
Absolutely.
I think one of the upsides with these old cameras definitely is that you don't need any like super fast or super big memory cards.
That's right. I think I have a 16 gigabyte one here, and it takes me through the day at least.
Yes.
It's a nice view, natural framing.
Yes, it is. Very, very nice. I like these old fortresses and all these tunnels inside here. They are really cool and quite unique too.
Very unique, yeah.
This framing is also quite nice. Did you take this already?
I took my version of it so we can compare. Probably exactly the same.
What do you mean? Exactly the same?
Actually, I took mine in portrait orientation, so not exactly
the same. You're taking a lot of portrait orientation pictures.
Yeah, lately somehow I've been enjoying portrait orientation for some reason.
For some reason.
Makes for good clean lines, vertical lines, and somehow they look pleasing.
I remember when I look back, a long time ago I took a lot of portrait orientation pictures, and especially when I used to work for magazines, I always took those because they fit nicely on one page.
Right.
But today I almost never take portrait. I have forgotten all that to turn my camera like this, and I should somehow learn to take more of those. But it somehow those portrait pictures, they don't seem to fit in a video or Instagram. It's square, or maybe it's a little bit like vertical, but still, I mean, I have totally almost like forgotten how to take vertical pictures or portrait orientation.
Yeah, I think it happened to me at some point also because of social media sharing. I was kind of curbing my normal desire to take vertical pictures, but then I realized that I can't let that dictate how I take my pictures, so I decided to forget about it, what the end result is. And especially with the micro 4/3 cameras, I really like taking vertical ones because it's slightly wider, the aspect ratio, than with...
Yes, it's closer to square than, let's say, full frame.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I really enjoy it, and I think go for it. Don't let social media and...
My next picture is going to be vertical.
This is actually a jail that is still active to this day. This is the outer wall of the...
Active?
Yes, it's active. There's people still incarcerated here. We can go to the other side. Yes. They do work here, for example, gardening work and such. See, this is the inner courtyard of the jail.
I never knew this is still active and still in use today as a prison.
Yes.
Interesting. I'm learning so many new things today, thanks to you.
Now everybody thinks that I've been a jail inmate here. I assure you I haven't, or have I? I really enjoyed using this camera after a long time, and there's something really likable about it. The size and the feel and the shutter, and I could see myself using this more often, to be honest.
It's up to you. Just use it more.
Yeah, it's a great little camera. Really great.
You know, it's something, there's something really a lot of fun and somehow liberating or something when you use this kind of a small, almost like a point and shoot camera.
Yeah.
I think you relax a little bit and take your photography a little bit less seriously in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. I think that's where this type of micro four thirds camera, this class of micro four thirds camera really comes onto its own. That this is like a perfect walk around camera.
Yes, I've been enjoying this old Panasonic also a lot today. And hey, Alexi, I can see some swans. I remember on our last photo walk some months ago.
I missed a great moment.
Yeah, you missed a great moment, even if it was right in front of you. But now you have a chance to
redeem myself.
Yes. So do it.
I need a longer lens. No excuses.
No excuses today.
I had to get a good pose from the swans.
I think we both have enough pictures of that hook now.
I love the hook. Don't know why, but it looks great.
All right, back on the mainland again. Thanks, Alexi, for this wonderful photo walk.
Thank you, my pleasure.
And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
See you.
Let's get that coffee now.
For sure.